Hey everyone, my name is Atajan, and in this video I wanted to talk about the 4% group. This is my personal honest review. I've been a member about 4 to 5 months ago, I don't know exactly how long ago, and I've stumbled upon a lot of reviews online that, people making videos about it being a scam and fraud or whatever. Now currently, before I get to my current situation with it, I just want to give you my whole story, and this isn't endorsed in any way. Nobody's paying me to do this video, and this is my personal experience, and I had some negatives as well, and I had some good things as well. But let me just begin by telling you exactly what happened. So roughly around, I think, December, I stumbled upon 4% group through somebody on Facebook, and I messaged them that I was interested in finding out more information. They sent me a link, and of course that took me to a page with a video in which Vick was talking about the 4% group and what it's all about. However, of course, I got interested, and there was of course a fee to that, and I did pay that fee, and I did join the 4% group. However, I didn't just pay it and expect to be rich or anything. I have a good understanding of what a business is, and that you have to work hard to achieve the results that you want. So that's why I wasn't really hyped about getting rich quick overnight. And that's what a lot of people that I see nowadays are doing. And as soon as they see that they can't see results without putting in work that they don't know how to do, they start looking for the ways to get their money back, and then when they can't or have trouble with it, they start, calling everything a scam and making bad reviews. But so what happened after that? Once I watched the video, of course, I signed up and I paid the monthly fee for the first month, as well as soon as I logged in to the office, I started. Of course, I was excited, and I was going through, getting started videos and everything that I can't remember exactly what was in there back then when I signed up, but I'm pretty sure there was a quick setup page where you set up your multiple streams of income. And at no point I remember Vick talking about you must do this to guarantee yourself success, or you must pay this and that. What he said was, from what I understood, is you could earn money from all these separate sources. And yeah, if you like, you could, increase your potential by using this tool and that tool and third tool and fourth tool. And he also said that, be what you want your customer to be, kind of thing. So meaning, believe in what you're selling. So if you're not, if I'm not, buying Nike shoes, I can't really promote Nike shoes because I don't believe in my own product. You never see a Toyota salesman, selling, driving a Honda Civic. You'll see him driving a Toyota, So that's the type of concept he was talking about. Doesn't mean, he was forcing you to do it. However, for people who doesn't have a clue, how to use a computer, and they're complete newbies, what he did say was, if you follow me to the T and do everything I tell you to do, I don't see a way that you won't be successful. And at every video, he says, results are not typical. I can't guarantee you anything. So it's based on your own efforts. So that's the bottom line of everything. However, he did also show me the business overview, and he explained, and I think Operation 100K, first couple episodes were out, and then we were waiting at the time that I, left the company. It was about, he was stopped on Operation 100, third episode or something like that, where he was supposed to talk about traffic. I never got that far. However, in those first two videos, I did really grasp the concept of the business, and I did spend an additional, couple $100, 1 month of ClickFunnels, I believe. I did register with GetResponse as well as other programs. However, my financial situation wasn't the greatest, and I wasn't sure if I could keep up with it, but I did give it a try, and I thought to myself, hey, you know what? I'll do it. I'll buy one thing at a time and promote one thing at a time until the point I make some money, and then I'll buy up and upgrade and invest more as I can go along. And so that's what I did. I bought couple of products, and I was a member. So the first month has started, and I went through the trainings, but because the traffic training wasn't out, I wasn't sure what to do for traffic. So I went out on my own looking for traffic. I bought a couple, garbage sources, and I saw no results. I had no sales, no nothing going on. And of course, that's a little bit discouraging. However, that doesn't mean the system doesn't work. It means, I did something that they told me not to do. Don't go and buy cheap traffic that, brings no results. So that's what I did, and I realized that's why I didn't get any results. Then I tried doing Facebook advertising, and I spent about in a period of 2 weeks, I spent roughly $100. So that would equal out to $50 a week, and I paid per click, whatever. I don't remember. I can't tell you the dollar amounts because I'd be lying if I did. How much I paid per click at the time, but once again, I did see no results, and also I've posted my links everywhere I could, like on Facebook. I messaged a couple of friends, as well as I posted on some of my Facebook pages. I have fan pages that I've had for a long, long time. One of them is free advertising online. You can look it up, and it has like 30,000 plus followers. I also spent money and bought a couple domains instead of sending them to www.4percent.com / like all this long code with my affiliate link at the end. It's hard to advertise. So I just bought a domain name, and that's exactly what I learned within the 4% group. And once again, I saw no results. So at that point, my month was coming to an end. I had to pay again in order to stay in the group. And at that point, I just decided not to do it at the time and, quit. However, I didn't cancel anything. So I did get charges the next month. So it was my own fault that I didn't cancel all my memberships. And I did get charged for them, and I had to catch up on my bills and pay them. But that doesn't mean that it's a scam and they ripped me off. I signed up for a monthly subscription, so this is exactly why I got charged for those months. Was I mad at 4% or at the other place? I guess kind of in the moment, because my hard-earned money got taken away from me, but it was my own fault, so I take my responsibility for it. And at this point, I was out of the 4% group, and what was I doing? Oh yeah, sorry, I lost my thought there for a second. It's late at night, 3 a.m. I just got home from work. I work at a pizza store, Jesus. But anyways, at that moment, when I canceled, as much as I was upset about losing some money and whatever, I actually absolutely loved the business, the idea of multiple streams of income, the residual income. It had me sold at the concept, and if I had the funds, I would have stayed and I would have worked it until it worked for me. So I threw links around the web. I tried buying traffic, and I had no results. So moving on forward, I always thought about the business in the back of my head, and I really wanted to do it, but I didn't have the money. Then I thought to myself, maybe I should save up enough, and then get back into it. But I was behind on a lot of bills, and but once again, I want to say that the concept and the business and the system, I believe, works, and I actually got myself, I proved it to myself in a very funny way, and I'm coming up to that in just a second. But what I wanted to say is, even though I technically failed, it was a lot of people's definition. For me, I didn't fail. I just couldn't keep up long enough, in my opinion. But let's say, in the 99% of the public's, head, they're thinking, yeah, you failed, you didn't make any money. And you're probably right. I did fail. I didn't make any money. However, I still absolutely would endorse the business. I would recommend it to anyone who has the investments. And reality is, you don't need much to start. You could, what I mean by investment, I like to go all in if I go somewhere, and a lot of times, because I'm not in that position to do so, doesn't mean that I can't go in at a lower level. But what I personally like to do is I think to myself, that's how my mind works. I should have just enough investment to start and then grow from there. But in reality, you don't have to do that. Now, moving forward, like I said, I did have that business in the back of my head, and I fully respect it, and I loved the idea, and I think I could be great at it just, if I gave it enough time. And now so it was December, so right now it's around April. And 2 days ago, I decided to, give it a go again and start one step at a time, because I realized, the more I try to save up, sorry about my hand. It's on the console getting tired, starting to shake. But anyways, let's take it this side, but there's no light there. Okay, back to this way. Sorry about that, but now in April, I went back to it and I decided to find all my, usernames and passwords for all the websites, because honestly didn't remember them, my login for ClickBank and all that, and I decided to, give it another try, and I will let you know how it goes from this point on, because this time I'm going to stick around. I saved up enough money for a lifetime membership, and I purchased that the day before yesterday, and these past 2 days I was working long hours, over 10.5 hours a day, and in the morning I was with my family, trying to help out, so I didn't really have time to be on the laptop. However, 2 days ago I had a huge moment, and I didn't make any sales yet 2 days ago as I joined, I'm not gonna lie. However, when I found my username and password, in order to log in and upgrade, I did that, and in the back office it said, I had 3 free members and 3 paid members, and I had no clue about. So obviously I decided to log into ClickBank, and it took me about 15 minutes to figure out my login and password for that. And when I logged in there, I actually, from the previous links about 5 months ago that I didn't remember, when I told you I couldn't keep up just enough, in order to see the results. In fact, I actually had $317 sitting in my account, and I was blown away. I knew my belief system, wasn't failing me. I knew I saw something of quality and potential, and I was surprised, and when I did pay that lifetime membership, it just got me blown away, because half of that price is pretty much sitting right there. Next thing I decided to do is I decided, of course, to set up all my income streams, multiple streams of income, and register for all the websites and become an affiliate. And for a lot of them, I already had a username, but they did add a couple new ones. I think one is Udemy. I don't know what it's called for sure yet. I haven't been doing it yet, like I said. And the other one, I can't remember what it was. Namecheap. Yeah, Namecheap. So I made an affiliate account on both of those, and put in my credentials there. However, I'm not using their services yet, because I can't afford it at the time, not gonna lie. However, when I did log in to get response, I noticed that there's been a couple people that also purchased that as well on top of it. It's just another proof that the system does work. And I believe they paid like a $10-$19 package or whatever, and over a period of a couple of months, they've been paying monthly, and that's been residual income, which came out to be not a lot, but it was $24 something. I don't know the exact number. But it's $24 and whatever cents. I don't know the cents, but I know it's $24. And I was once again blown away. Now, in order for me to promote 4% at this point, I knew I had to, take on a couple monthly fees, such as get response, and I'm going to do that in the next couple of days when I'm ready and all my funnels are set up. But in order to set up the funnels that convert well, I knew I needed ClickFunnels. So I went ahead and I paid that $97 fee yesterday after I paid the lifetime membership. And once again, I was blown away, because when I logged into my account, I figured out my login credentials. Actually didn't see anything. The only options I saw was to pay for my membership. So I did pay, and once I did, my affiliate link hasn't changed. My affiliate number, actually, that website tracks you by a number. And I put that in to my 4%, my 4% back office. However, when I logged back into ClickFunnels, and after it's been paid, my account came back up. I had my funnels. lined up on the side, and I went over and I clicked on the affiliates tab. Once again, I was blown away. I made some sales there as well. I don't know where they came from, and I don't really understand exactly their tracking system. But I'm proud to say I had some commissions sitting there as well, and it's about $174. Now, it is late, and sorry about that. My lights went out in the car, and for some reason, I can't turn it back on. I guess I gotta start it. There we go. Sorry about that. And I had $174 sitting in that account as well. So this is my honest review, and I'm gonna tell you, it works. I generated roughly about $500, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I did not know this is gonna go this way, but I knew it would work, and I proved myself that it does work, and it's not a scam. Scam is something when you get a phone call, or you go to a website and they say, hey, we're gonna sell you a pair of shoes. You pay them the money, they disappear. No phone calls, no emails, no nothing. Any reputable company that exists, they have some sort of email support, phone support, and etc. And this isn't a scam. And I actually just filled out my all my information for my billing and my affiliate information in order to receive those payments. Now, I will make another video once I go inside on my computer and show you everything that I just said to back up everything that I said, and to show you that that's true. I'll show you those commissions in my back office. But once again, I want to say another thing. Don't listen to everything. This is an honest, educated opinion. You have a lot of people who's never done any sort of business. They've, they're used to traditional jobs, and what they do, they go out there and they see an opportunity, and what automatically thinks, in order for a sale to work, it has to be exciting and emotional. So that's why systems work, and people fail. And when people watch videos of 4% or whatever it might be, they get excited, and when they see the numbers, those numbers are there to motivate you, to show you the potential. Doesn't mean you're gonna hit those numbers by paying $50 or whatever the price tag is. So, and that's where people get misconcepted. And when they don't see results by doing nothing, or trying something out for a day or two and seeing no results and giving up, they start to call everything a scam. So, with that being said, this isn't a scam, and I'm a lifetime member as of 2 days ago. I want you to know all that, and the 4% system does work. So I hope you enjoy this video, and take care, and have a good day. And I'll put the link in the description to the proof video. I'll probably make it tomorrow or so. And just to back up my claims, I like to back up things that I say. Anyways, take care. Thank you for watching, and subscribe if you want to, follow my journey of what's going to happen onwards from here.